Happy Friday, Dons!
It's Jane
And Mari,
back with another episode of CCTV.
We hope you all had an unforgettable time at Winter Formal. Jane, how was yours?
It was so much fun. The silent disco was on fire.
I know, right? I thought everyone's outfits were on another level this year.
Speaking of outfits, if you have any gently used formal dresses, button-ups, or ties,
you can donate them to the CSF Collection Drive in Cabrini 208 until next Thursday.
Check the CSF Schoology page for more information.
Before we jump into today's broadcast, here are just a few quick announcements.
For those of you interested in taking any classes over the summer, the registration for summer school is still open.
The link to register is in the newsletter, so contact Mr. Gonzalez with any questions.
Another important opportunity coming up, our freshman retreats will be taking place from February 24th to the 27th.
Let's head to Dylan to learn more.
Hey Dons, it's Dylan, freshman. Your retreat is from February 24th to the 27th. Let's go talk to Mr. Hurt to learn a little bit more information. Firstly, Mr. Hurt, can you tell us what freshman retreat is?
Freshman retreat is a chance for us to kind of pause on the normal academic schedule of our freshmen and think about, our relationship with God, our relationship with our friends, and our relationship with ourselves too. And the big thing on this retreat is that we're going to ask them, like it says on the first line of our community prayer, let my gifts change the world.
Is anything going to be different about this freshman retreat in particular?
Yes, so this freshman retreat, we've never done it this way before. It's smaller, it's leaner, it's faster, and we hope that it packs more of a punch. And it's the last week of February, you'll go one of those days.
What's a piece of advice you would give to freshmen on the retreat and seniors leading the retreat?
Freshmen, just go in with an open mind, go in with just a good attitude and just a willingness to participate in the day. And seniors, same thing, openness. This isn't your freshman retreat, it's your responsibility to facilitate the retreat for our freshman class.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hurt. Now, off to Don's Got Talent.
Hey Dons, it's Zoe here on CCTV. Our annual Don's Got Talent performance is right around the corner. Let's go talk to the leaders of this event to learn more about it. What is the Don's Got Talent show?
So Don's Got Talent is a school-wide talent show where different students can showcase their talents and abilities, and all the funds that are received will go to the Zach Myers Memorial Scholarship.
When are auditions being held and where?
Auditions are being held over the next 2 weeks in the theater and lecture hall at lunch, so make sure to sign up as soon as you can on Schoology.
When is the Don's Got Talent show?
The show is going to be on March 10th in the Guadalupe Center.
Be there! Thank you so much. Students, remember to sign up on Schoology for auditions. Now off to Colin!
What's up, Dons? It's Colin. In honor of National School Counselors Week, we're gonna go learn some of your favorite things about them. Let's get into it. What's your favorite thing about your counselor?
I just changed counselors since I'm a junior, but I'm excited to meet her and for her to help me with college prep.
What's one thing your counselor's done to help you get ready for your next 4 years?
Last year, she helped me create a spreadsheet to figure out what colleges I might want to go to.
Who is your counselor?
Miss Bills.
What's one thing you appreciate about her?
I appreciate that I can come to her with any college question because this is our first time going through it, and she's always so helpful.
What is one thing your counselor's done to help you prep for college?
She helped me pick my classes so I can get into the colleges I wanted to get into.
Who is your counselor?
Miss Eppers.
What is one thing you like about her?
She's just really sweet and welcoming, and she's always in our office. When I have any questions for about college or anything else, yeah, she's the best.
Thank you to all of our amazing counselors for helping us at Cathedral. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Colin. I love all of our amazing counselors here on campus.
They do so much for our community, and we hope all our seniors who left for Kairos this week had an amazing time and a safe return home.
Father Matt and Father Mark are continuing to host spiritual directions on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. The link to sign up is available on the newsletter.
Jane, can you believe Puxatawny Phil predicted 6 more weeks of winter?
Wait, who's that?
The groundhog, of course.
Well, at least we have even more time for our winter sports to continue to dominate.
CJ, give us this week's rundown.
What's up, Dons? It's CJ, and welcome back to another week of CCTV Sports. Our Dons have been putting up some crazy numbers, so let's get right into it. Starting us off hot, girls basketball took an incredible dub on Saturday, taking down Otay Ranch with a whopping score of 70-39. Lead scorer McKinley Hanlon put up 30 points, with half of them being from 3. On Tuesday, they took on Scripps Ranch, winning 65-28, with lead scorer Bianca Sloan having 20 points. On Wednesday, they took on El Cap, and tonight, they are home against LCC at 7 p.m. Be there to support. Lastly, we have to give a huge shout out to star senior Bianca Sloan for being named San Diego Union Tribune Athlete of the Week and being nominated as a McDonald's West Coast All-American. Dunking it over to the boys, they put up an incredible score of 64-52 to defeat the San Diego Cavers on Tuesday. Tomorrow they play Carlsbad in the Claver Center at 4:30. Be there to support. Huge shout out to senior Samir Roberson for reaching 2,000 high school career points. What an amazing accomplishment. On Monday, your Lady Dons soccer team traveled to Del Norte and handed them their first loss of the season with a 2-0 dub with goals scored by senior Hawaii commit Olivia Dionda and junior Emma Valdivia, moving their overall record to 12-5-2, putting them at second place in the Western League. Congrats to the 7 seniors who were celebrated in their game last night against OLP, and tomorrow they play Bishops in Manchester Stadium at 11. Good luck, girls. Switching sides, the boys took down Scripps Ranch last Friday with goals from sophomores Connor Chapman and Roman Rhodes. On Wednesday, they took on Mission Bay, and tonight they rematched the San Diego Cavers at 6 in Manchester Stadium. Be there to support. Next week, they wrap up their regular season against Saints. Finish strong, boys. Just recently, a select few of our very own Dons won a state championship in boys hockey. Vigo has an interview with some of the players right now. Take it away, Vigo.
I'm here with 4 standout players from the Central Cathedral Jets state championship hockey team. Nathan, you guys finished 3rd at Nationals last year. What are some different steps you guys are taking to finish 1st this year?
This year we've had high intensity practices throughout the week. We've worked on our skating treadmill at the rink, and we've had our off-ice workouts that have really helped us become stronger on the ice and strive towards our goal to be 1st this year at Nationals.
Caden, what are some ways that the team has bonded throughout the season?
We do lots of team bonfires, and we do team dinners either before or after games, and we spend lots of time together before games and practices to get dialed for the week.
Connor, you had a stellar performance in the state championship game, capturing a shutout as a freshman. How did it feel to get that done?
Yeah, it was a great win, and I'm looking forward to the next 3 years.
Vyson, how has strong leadership helped the team become successful this season?
Yeah, so our captains have been really important for us. Players like Clarkey, they really help to keep the players in check, keep everybody motivated, score goals when we need to, and just put us on the board.
Thanks for the interview, boys. Now let's go
back to the studio. Woo! Thanks, Vigo. What an incredible accomplishment. Last week, some of the boys wrestling team traveled east to a brutal tournament in Holtville. Congrats to senior Lucas Mickelson for placing 5th overall. The boys start CIF on February 14th. Good luck, boys. Pitching it over to rugby, the boys unfortunately took a close loss to LCC last weekend, 43-33. Bouncing right back, seniors Kingston Hawkins and Dylan Trower are leading the boys into this weekend as they celebrate their senior night against Miracosta. Good luck, boys. The girls keep their season going strong with 2 solid wins over Patrick Henry with a combined score of 40-10. Unfortunately, they took a tough loss to Mission Bay, but bounced right back, shutting down View Park 30-0. Spring sports tryouts are starting soon. Make sure to get any information needed from your coaches to not miss out on the season. That's a wrap on sports this week. Now off to Andrew and Austin with social.
What's up, Dons? In honor of Groundhog Day, we're going to be checking out your best animal impressions. Let's get into it. Give me your best pig impression.
Oink. Oh.
Okay, guys, can you give me your best bird impression?
Sweet.
Give me your best dog impression. Bark. Okay, guys, can you give me your best cat impression?
Meow.
Give me your best whale impression. Okay, can you give me your best goat impression?
Boom, 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 boom. Hear me? Hit the rollie, start with the rollie on. What was our getaway car? Jag Court.
Your best crow impression? Pig.
Oink.
Seal.
R.
Elephant. Groundhog. Wow, you guys are really good at your animal impressions. Now I'll have the students stand out.
Hey Dons, it's Brooke, and this week's student standout is Parker Hilton, who recently just published his first book, A Familiar Future. So Parker, can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Yeah, sure. So my book, A Familiar Future, is a science fiction novel where there's a drug that extends people's lifespans by way too much, and so the world has become a place where there's people everywhere, there's a concrete jungle, and basically it's a very bad place that is a lot different than ours, but something we can kind of comprehend.
How long did it take you to write A Familiar Future?
It took me around 2 years. I started in 7th grade and then just finished in November.
How did you know you wanted to be an author?
I just had a lot of ideas in my head. You know, you go to bed and you have all these thoughts. Some of them you just can't can't put away. And so at one point I just decided to start writing them down and then made stories.
Who's your favorite author?
My favorite author is Frank Herbert. He wrote the Dune series.
Can you read us your favorite part from your book?
My favorite part from my book is the last sentence where I say, death will always be there to remind us just how small and insignificant we are. It's kind of deep. You guys will understand more if you actually read the book.
Where can we find your book?
So you can find my book on Amazon and then just search Familiar Future by Parker Hilton.
Thank you so much, Parker. It was great to learn more about your book. Make sure to go check it out. Now, off to Adeline.
Hey Dons! Chinese New Year is coming up on February 17th and is a time of luck, prosperity, and renewal. Let's go talk to the president and vice president of the Chinese Honor Society to learn more. What is Chinese New Year?
Chinese New Year is the most important holiday in China. It's a 15-day-long holiday, and it marks the start of the lunar calendar.
What animal represents this year, and what does it symbolize?
This year is the year of the horse, which marks the start of spring, and it symbolizes power and speed.
How can others participate in celebrating Chinese New Year?
So this year on February 20th, we'll have our own celebration at school. We'll have a lion dance at lunch. You can come try a couple dumplings. We also have some fun activities. We have a chopstick game and a photo booth.
Thank you so much for telling us more about Chinese New Year. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Adeline.
We will be celebrating a red polo mask next Wednesday, February 11th, in honor of Black History Month.
In addition, we have an emergency drill on Monday and no school on Friday.
And there's still time to submit your student leadership applications if you're interested in being a part of our ambassadors, ASB, Link Crew, or options teams. Applications close on Monday, February 16th.
Thanks for tuning into this week's episode.
We'll catch you next week with another episode of CCTV.